Lagazee posted this. But seriously, Ghanaians are not serious. Rocky Dawuni was nominated with a full body work, that is Branches of the Same Tree reggae album that featured Sammy in 2015 for the Recording Academy, that is Grammys, and he's part of the Grammy Academy, and we don't talk about it. We don't even seem to appreciate it. Why are we doing this to Rocky Dawuni? This is sad, and I can't even think far. Let me ask this. Why do we throw our weight behind certain artists who are now trying to get to their Grammys, but not the one who has been there with a full body of work? Are you guys sabotaging Mr. Dawuni because he's not your favorite artist, or it's just sheer jealousy? Ghana, wake up from your sleep. Lagazee, welcome.
Give thanks, Sammy.
I'm sure now you can explain what really you posted.
Yes. I hope I'll be given enough time to talk.
Sure.
Right,
we have some good time.
This is not the first time I'm making such a post, and I want to say this on record that devoid of any hatred, you understand me, for maybe Stonebwoy. Seriously, it didn't even step to mind that even yesterday Stonebwoy was called to the Recording Academy.
Okay.
Before I made the post.
Oh, you didn't
Seriously.
know?
Now, I'm a fish farmer.
Okay.
I went to my farm yesterday. I immediately step home and I pick up my phone. The first thing that stepped in my mind was I saw I visited Rocky in his home. And for all those who don't know, I grew up in the same area with Rocky Dawuni. I started pushing Rocky Dawuni from 1996 from CMB at Techim. You understand me? In Koforidua. So me and Rocky, we have a good relationship. I am not his PR. What I'm doing is for the industry. Every artist, because I'm a reggae dancer selector. And as a selector, you don't take side. Exactly. You push every artist, like wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
All right. So immediately I step home, I saw the letter being given to Rocky, because I took a photograph of it and then I printed it. Okay. So I saw it and I was looking at it and I'm like, yo, listen, let me do this post again, because I've done several posts concerning this and nobody has ever said anything concerning Rocky Dawuni, because I keep asking that why. Now listen, when Rocky Dawuni got a nomination in 2015, I thought it was going to be like something like a World Cup, like how when Beyonce featured Shatter, it was all over the place. I thought it was going to be something like that. The only person I saw pushing very hard was Elombini. Even Rocky did a concert for the Grammys at Alliance Francaise. How many people were there? How many Ghanaians were there?
I'm not sure I was even there.
You understand me? So in this case, I'm talking about reggae dancehall. My interest is not high life. All of us know how we've been getting boot lick from all angles, from high life, hip life, and hip hop in this country. But you see, always reggae puts us on top. So me seeing that, I'm like, yo, listen, let me go back to it again. And then boom, I made a post. When I made a post, before I saw that people were saying that Lagazee, your post is like the timing is wrong. The timing is wrong. And I'm like, what timing is wrong?
What's happening?
Then people started talking about Stone. So quickly I went to the Grammys page to go check, and I realized that they said they've welcomed, I think, 2,710 members. I'm like, oh wow, great. And then I was going through it, and I saw a photograph of Stonebwoy with the Grammys, like kind of accepting him. And I'm like, oh wow, it is a great news, because I didn't know that. You understand?
You mean there's the photo you saw?
Good. So I'm like, all right. So when Rocky Dawuni's own came, we didn't celebrate it. And Sammy, you are in this country. When recently the issues to do with the Grammys, when it came, people were talking as if we've never been to the.
That was when Burna Boy won, right?
Yes. People were talking as if Ghanaians who have never been to the Grammys before.
Yeah.
You will agree with me in this country that people were talking as if you're not hoda or you're nomination hoda.
I agree.
These are some of the
things. We teased our Ghanaian artists that they are only local stars.
You understand me? These are some of the things, when I think about it, then my heart. Because I believe that an artist like Rocky Dawuni, he's putting like a lot of work.
Yeah.
You understand me? Now, when I visited Rocky Dawuni, He said to me that, Kofi, listen to me. This album, the name on it was Afro Roots Reggae. So he presented Afro Roots Reggae in 2015 to the Academy Board before it was nominated. Now, he said certain things which were off the camera. So I will mention some of the artists' names. A lot of artists and the Grammy members who listened to the album, they were like, this album was kind of different from all, the reggae albums. You understand me? It was fusion of African kind of rhythms and all that. Hence, Afro Roots Reggae. I am so happy that Stonebwoy is saying Afro Dancehall. So in conjunction with what Rocky Dawuni presented to the Grammys, it means that now we have a full case to kind of pursue when it comes to the Grammys. But we are not pushing that. Rocky Dawuni's name is kind of missing in all the actions. A woman, then once he will go for an interview before he will speak about people who call him for the Grammys and all that. And I think it is not healthy. It must be everywhere. This is our own. You understand me? So me going to Rocky, he telling me, and I am aware that Rocky hosted, Stone in his house.
Yeah, you know about that. Yeah.
I know about all that. I don't have any hatred for Stone, like how people are kind of, coming at me and all that. This is not the first time I'm doing this post. My main worry is how we are treating all this, like how we
legends.
are treating, Rocky Dawuni. Because now listen, we are going forward. A time is coming when maybe somebody will do the same thing to Stone, and I'll step up because he's a reggae dancehall artist. This is my genre. I'm not bothered about any genre. You understand me? We are talking about reggae dancehall over here. So my point is, why are we not paying that attention to Rocky Dawuni? Because when the Beyonce thing happened and Shatta, didn't win anything and all that kind of, a lot of people were talking as if Grammy Honompoli and Nancy order, but Rocky Dawuni has been there in 2015 with a full body of. He was there. He was nominated like alone. He wasn't featured on any album or any artist featured him or something. He went there with his own work and he featured Sammy. This is what I want us to be also talking about. Paying attention to at least Stonebwoy. Like now, I give thanks and praise to God that Stonebwoy is there now. Rocky Dawuni is there. We have 2 members on the Grammy Academy, which is a good look forward for Ghana. Yeah. And now you see, the main thing is, Sammy, this camp thing is causing a lot of wahala in this country.
The camp thing.
This Beam Nation and this Shatter movement and this Sack Nation and this and this that, all these kind of things are causing problem. Something we have to claim as Ghanaians. Now fans are claiming it. You understand me? Fans are claiming it now. So if I belong to the Shatter movement, if I'm a core member, and listen, I know the Shatter movement code. Whether wrong or good, you are for it.
Yes.
So you can imagine that. Are you thinking that Shatter movement people are going to be happy that Stonebwoy is there? No. We need to do it for Ghana, not for camps. This is what I am saying. As a reggae dancer selector who is concerned about this industry, and people are there speaking anyhow. People who, in a real life, if you meet me, you can't even say a word to me because of social media. You are saying all kinds of things. Yes, I am defending Rocky Dawuni because we have neglected him when it comes to the Grammys. And I stand by everything I posted. I stand by everything I posted 100%. We must go back. You see, Rocky Dawuni and Stonebwoy, they are friends.
Yeah.
You understand me?
In fact, they see themselves as a family.
You understand me? So you, the fans, are the who started following Stonebwoy from yesterday. You understand? You don't even. I was telling them yesterday that my love for Stonebwoy is not social media love. It is not social media love. Now listen, Stonebwoy will release an album. He will not even send it to me. I have to go online and buy it and play it.
Promote it.
And promote it for him. You understand me? And all these things. So it is not as if, man, I talk about Stonebwoy almost every Sunday on my show. Stone and Shatter, I speak about them. All the good things I've been saying about Stone. Has it like kind of got into him? Nobody says it. Because Lagazee is not saying that, Stonebwoy say, nobody will tell him. But I made a post without mentioning Stonebwoy's name. People find a way to kind of juxtapose it and attribute it to Stonebwoy to make it look like I am hating on Stonebwoy. Stonebwoy to America.
Okay, now King, let's look at this line. For instance, I'm sure you have made it clear to everyone that whilst you were even posting it, you didn't know Stonebwoy had also been called off to the academy. But a line here, a line in your post says, let me ask this: why do we throw our weight behind certain artists who are now trying to get to the Grammys, but not the one who has been there with a full body of work? So who were you referring to in this particular line?
Now I am referring to when the Grammys happened and Burna Boy won and all those kind of hula balloons around. That time everybody was on maybe Shatter and all that, and I'm like, before you get to the Grammys, you have to apply for. People must recommend you. At least we are privy to saying things. When Grams came to, I was the first person who toured Grams around Ghana. I was lectured a lot on the Grammys. Aside that, Rocky Dawuni has kind of lectured me a lot on the Grammys. I am not on the Grammy Academy, so I don't. There are certain things which are secrecy that you don't have to. You keep it to yourself. Yeah. You understand? So he can't tell you. But there are certain things off camera. You go to boom and say, "Yo, Lagazee, with them catch you with it's not for the camera." I say, "All right." You understand me? So we know that you have to work very hard. You have to be on major labels and all that kind of thing. And we have all seen the work Stonebwoy has kind of put in before getting there. Now, if I say artist who has been there already, Rocky Dawuni has been there already. You understand me? Now Stonebwoy is there, so Stonebwoy is out. Stonebwoy is there already. He's on academy already, so he is out. You understand me? But artists who are struggling,
who are trying to get to their Grammys,
who are trying to get, because Fuso, DG, and all these man them were featured one way or the other on some albums and all that, and sometimes we hail them. We hail them like they are gods. Whereas the person who took a whole full body of work to the Grammys, we have sidelined the person. And it is so hard for, if you like, go out there and conduct a survey and ask people that, do you know Rocky Dawuni has been to the Grammys? They will say no. You understand me? And it is not the doing of the artist in a way, because on the why Nejuma did that? You understand? At least Lombini did a lot of PRs and all that kind of, and the media was doing on looking. I am telling you, it was on my show that I'll be. See, recently Rocky Dawuni released Voice on Boom Bone EP. Who is even preview to that? He did that. It's on all the musical platforms and all that kind of. And sometimes some of these artists, if they don't send me the music, I go online and I purchase it. I don't remember the last time Shatawale emailed me his music. I have to always go and download it or buy it or something and play it. At the end of the day, the little thing I can do in my corner to support him is that. You understand me? So if I said that, I mean, we shouldn't forget about the legend. We shouldn't forget about the legend at all. You understand me?
So did it also mean that because we've not celebrated the legend, as in Rocky Dawuni, we should not celebrate Stonebwoy's victory as well?
No.
Because at a point, some people were also saying it as such that, okay, now are you saying because we did not celebrate Rocky Dawuni, now we should do the same to Stonebwoy?
Now, you see, these fans are fond of doing some photoshops and all that kind of thing when it comes to this artist. So when people were saying that, I checked Stonebwoy's page, I didn't see anything. So I was keeping quiet. I was checking the Grammys. I want to make sure that it's like something
is real.
Yeah, it's really there. In the evening, before I saw Stonebwoy did a post on that, and quickly I retweeted it on Twitter. I posted it on Facebook. And I said, congratulations, Stonebwoy. This is the love I'm talking about. I am not against people, praising, any artist or whatsoever. My concern is, nipa na wako first na we be kwa na mayeno. Adenti na yen healing, adenti na yen friend, adenti na yen misani say kwan best no fa so ko e. Adenti na misani say na Afro Roots reggae nimpo di ko e na. How are we going to kind of walk in that kind of space for us to get that kind of Grammy nod also? Now Stone is there. You understand me? Stone is there now. Rocky Dawuni is there. Stone, he has not been nominated. He's been called on the academy. And it will be a good look for him that anytime he releases work, the academy will fast to preview it and all that kind of thing, because members they've got that kind of opportunities. Sometimes Ziggy Marley, he will release an album, I don't know. But before you see, it's been nominated. And he will pick the Grammys.
Yeah.
You understand me? Because of the underground works are already. Oh yeah. So I know who Stonebwoy is and how he go about his things and all that kind of thing. I know he's a smart youth. You understand me? And I can tell you on authority, inshallah, Stonebwoy will bring us the Grammys
one day.
You understand me? And Rocky Dawuni is still working. He hasn't stopped.
He's not retired.
Yeah, he's still working. This is what I'm talking about. But we have kind of sidelined him and all that kind of thing.
Now, in your post, you described it as a sabotage. Do you still hold on to that?
Yeah, Sammy, I'm 100%, 110%, standing by whatever I wrote. Now, listen, I said, is it because he's not your favorite artist?
Yeah.
What are we seeing in this country? What are we seeing? Because I'm not Beam native, so I will not post anything Shatter. Because I am Shatter, I won't post anything Beam native. Because I am Sack Nation, I won't post anything this. You understand me? Everybody, comes now also.
So be protecting the theft.
Be protecting the theft. Charlie, and from the early 2000s, from like 99, 2000, the Lord Kenyans and all the Bradfords, there were nothing like camps.
Yeah, we support everybody.
We supported everybody. But now, it's like, if you are this, you are that. If you are this, nobody supports you. I said something about Shatta Wale. The whole Shatta movement, they insulted me like a month.
A whole month.
And Shatta called me one day and he was like, I hope you're enjoying the you understand me? But it is not right. I keep saying this. I don't think Nigeria for no. Because irrespective of they love this artist and they love that artist, when something comes, they collectively they support it. So I am calling for that kind of collective
support.
So that at least we support every artist. We have a lot of good talent in Ghana, but because of this kind of sabotage, because he is not in my camp, so I won't tweet about him, I won't say anything about him, I won't post him, I won't do this, I won't stream his music and all that.
I know you have a good relationship with Stonebwoy. Do you think after seeing this, he will be very happy with you?
Listen, I don't see wholeheartedly. Stone himself knows I don't have any qualms against
him. Yeah,
and if he, I am sure that yesterday the screenshot and all that kind of thing will reach him within a second. You understand me? He knows whatever. He knows everything, and he knows that Lagazee, I'm not against him. Stonebwoy is my brother. When my father died, he and Black Rasta were the only artists that supported me financially. Stone. That was what. That was why I said the love I have for Stone is not internet love. It is not me. It is not me coming on Facebook or Instagram to say, Stonebwoy, I love you. And I've been saying a lot of things about Stone on my show. All the news, all the 411 and all. I interview artists, sometimes I even push Stone into their mouth to talk. And all this wannabe Facebookers and jokers don't say nothing about it. But they are I'm saying something about a legend, and you people they've taken it out of context that I am trying to hate on Stonebwoy, which is not. Why should I hate on Stonebwoy?
Maybe you're a reggae artist.
Oh, Charlie. It's sad. Sammy, it's sad. So I know Stonebwoy won't take this personal. Stonebwoy still
if he does, what would you do?
He will not take this personal. Oh, Stonebwoy, I know
because I know how sometimes our artists can also be emotional about some of these things.
An issue happened between me and Stone. He went to Stockholm, something, and then I did interview with the people, and it was really heated. Now, Stone called me. He told me whatever he had to say and all that, and we move on as brothers. You understand me? He has been on my show. All the interviews I've had with Stonebwoy is always a blast. Because when Stonebwoy or when Shatta step on my show, we don't talk about luxury. We don't talk about joke things. We talk about issues pertaining to the industry. We talk about issues pertaining to the well-being of reggae dancehall, where we are heading towards, what we are not doing and all that. This is what we talk about. So it is not as if Stone will say Lagazee is against me or whatever, or I've taken a stance. You understand me? Which is not like that. I am just prompting people that we have Rocky Dawuni also. Rocky Dawuni paved the way for us. So at least we must see him in that particular spectacle.
I see.
Also,
but what did Rocky also do when he was given the nod? What kind of publicity did you guys put out there for people to know that okay, Rocky has been placed here?
All right, so that is what I said. When Rocky got the nod, Elombini, Elombini around that time, 2015, did a lot of publicity, press statement and all that, and we climaxed that with a show at Alliance Française. So anybody who did onlooking around that time didn't know what exactly was going on, or we pretend as if Rocky Dawuni didn't exist around that particular time. You understand me? So all of us a lot of people were onlooking. Hence, because he's not our favorite artist.
I see. Are you hurt over comments from fans of Stonebwoy?
I am not hurt. Oh, Sammy, I'm not hurt at all. Because.
But you are disappointed.
Some of this youth started following Stonebwoy from yesterday. You understand me? I keep telling people that I was with Stonebwoy when he was holding 2 crutches. Until 1 crutches. Until he put the crutch down. We call him one-leg soldier. Up from until fixing, wherever he had to fix. And I respect Stonebwoy for that. Stonebwoy himself knows that I've got massive respect for him. From where he started and where he is now. I've got massive respect for Stonebwoy. So people can sit in their homes because they claim they are fans. Because they claim their fans, they started supporting Stonebwoy from yesterday. So now they've got some 2 megabyte bundle, so they can sit in their comfort zone and write trash. I am not against that. I am not worried at all. I am not worried at all. But it hurt me simply because people are not trying to see the light I'm trying to put across for Rocky Dawuni. You understand? People are still talking about. And listen, I could tell you that yesterday the post I made even trend and let this Stonebwoy thing went even far. Because because they claim bad news sells. So people thought I was hating on Stonebwoy and all that. And listen, there were 1 and 2 people I had to respond to simply because I feel me and those people we have good relationship when it comes to Stonebwoy, like Shatawan and co. I had to go there and tell them.
What would you be telling Rocky Dawuni to be doing so that because there is something my people said which runs across all their submissions that Rocky should also be doing enough. Maybe he is doing it. I don't know whether we can consider that as enough. But what would you tell him after this?
All right. So before I touched on the Rocky Dawuni thing, I believe Sammy is still alive, right?
Sure, he is.
Sammy is alive. But if the top 3 is being mentioned, there's no Samini over there.
The top 3 of what?
Like Ghana musicians.
Yeah.
The top 3.
Yeah.
We mentioned Shatta, Stone, and Sarkodie.
That's true.
Samini is not part. And then yes, Samini no nye Juma. And then yes, Samini no fans. The high graders are there. So omo push here as a mfa. What I say? Let's use Samini as a case study. It will happen to every artist. Lord, at a point in time, Lord Kenya was the biggest thing in Ghana.
Brafo also
Brafo. And yes, Brafo also with Jayo. And he was doing some Paimuka and
he's around.
What I say? And I just don't know, say, like the mentality in Ghana is so wicked. You understand me? And it will happen to every artist. It's about time we see this, like we take it on a national level, where we will cherish our artists. You understand me? That whatever they are doing, Yambo Mabaso, Samini is still there. Or the videos bar, let's push it. Or the Nyumba, let's push it, and all that kind of thing. High graders are doing their thing. But imagine how visible is Samini now? Because Samini, he's been there, he's done that. What I say, when it comes to live band performance,
you can't beat him.
You can't beat him. Actually, as we push here, if you look it through the eye of the needle, you say Sammy is nowhere, and it's so sad. What I say, I have a lot to tell Rocky Dawuni, and then the first time I'm making we actually Rocky Dawuni, it's been the same thing. You understand me? You know, it's the same thing. And I'm Mr. Okachi and say the promotional strategies. Now he had to put some $30,000. He had to put some $30,000. Esther, you know, like Anna. Sometimes you pay and they will even push.
Yeah. There are some people who will take your money and still not do the work.
You understand me?
Yeah.
See, so I'm telling those who are on top, the sack, the shutter, the stone. These fans, like what we are seeing, from the side of Samini today. Samini is still alive, and he's pushing the works. But look, I said he's not even visible. If now in conversations, Samini's name don't even pop up, and all that, and it's so sad. The same thing to Rocky Dawuni, and it will happen to every artist. I am just pleading with Ghanaians. I'll say one thing. Before then.